Welcome to R505. This is Kelly Bratcher with Indiana University Southeast, and in this module we're going to be talking about assessment and technology. The end result of this will be we'll be creating a screencast presentation over an assessment tool of your choosing. The instructions are linked right here, and they were created using Blendspace. Start back at the beginning. Standards we're covering are assessing student learning, collecting, analyzing, and interpreting data, and improving learning through evaluation. I'm going to have you guys choose an assessment tool to research. I'm going to have you watch different YouTube videos to see how their teachers are using it and read articles to get a better understanding. Here are the tools that you all are going to be exploring. I'll quickly go through them just to give you an idea of the choices. Educanon is a tool where you can load YouTube videos, either ones that other people have created or ones that you've created using Screencast-O-Matic, which is what I'm using right now to do this presentation. You can add questions and it will pause the video. The students have to answer the question and then it will show you in green or red how well they did. So it gives you a chance to evaluate that, their understanding. Zaption will allow you to create what they call tours, so you can add several different YouTube videos. You can throw pictures in there. You can ask questions, open-ended questions, multiple choice, checks. You can even have the students submit drawings, and it will also give you the results of what they did or did not know. Edpuzzle lets you add YouTube videos. You can crop the video. What's nice is you can replace the person's audio with your own audio if you want your students to be able to hear the explanation from your voice, or you can intervene, and after certain video clips you can add your voice that way. And it allows you to embed quizzes. So again, checking for understanding. Poll Everywhere. Students can use computers, they can use devices, you can ask questions, and it will show the students and you really quickly what they do or do not understand. Clickers is nice. It's for those teachers that don't have access to clickers. Students would hold up a card. You can kind of see it real small right there. And you scan the room with your device like you can see in this picture, either your phone or an iPad, and it will real quickly give you the results and let you know what the students do or do not know, and that is free. Kahoot! You create little games, you add the questions, and it will real quickly show you what the students do or do not know. And you can do that in a large group setting if you'd like. And it's just a real fun way to check their understanding. Infused learning, students can use their devices as well, or they can use a computer. One cool feature about this one is you can ask a question and have the student submit a drawing, which I think makes it fun. Socrative or Socrative is the same thing as Infused Learning. It just doesn't have that drawing feature. You can make games, quizzes, small checks for understanding, and it does give you reports so you can get feedback and assess what you do need to reteach. Blendspace isn't necessarily set up for quizzes, but what I do like about it is that you can insert questions. I'll show you. Right here it says add quiz, so you can add little quizzes throughout, and you can have the students comment in the comment section on the right, and that's another way to check for understanding. So it doesn't have an in-depth quizzing feature, but it's there. And the last one is Verso. And you can watch the video here to get a better understanding of Verso, but it allows you to create classes and questions and quizzes, and it gives you all of those results right there. And you insert videos on that one. Alright, so those are the tools that you guys have the option of exploring. Here's what we're going to do with them. You're going to create a screencast presentation. A screencast presentation is the same thing I'm doing right now. Whatever's on your screen, it will record. If you're using a webcam, then you can turn it on where it will show your face. You can even draw on the screen to show people which section you were talking about using the screencast tutorial. The little disclaimer, you can only have a 15-minute video unless you've paid the $15 for the upgrade, which is a one-time fee for the whole year. So a tip is to try to hit pause when you're trying to open documents or find things. Just hit pause, get that stuff open. If you're losing your train of thought, hit pause, and that way you can kind of cut out all of the unnecessary parts. And just keep an eye on the clock so you don't get too close to that 15-minute mark. I'd really like it if you guys, if you're using one of the tools that does have a video, go ahead and throw this screencast that you're creating for this project into your tool and submit that. That way I know you really know how to use it. So if you're using Educanon, go ahead and throw your screencast in Educanon and really show me that you know how to use that tool. Again, it's optional, so if you don't want to do that, it's optional. I would like you to explain how teachers can use it in the classroom. So you can be broad and say this would be a good way to check for understanding or to give small formative assessments. But I also would like for you to give them specific ways that other teachers are using it in the classroom. And there's all kinds of videos out there and resources. So after you've done your research, you should have a better understanding of the ways that other teachers are using it. I would also like you to demonstrate how to use the tool. So specifically, step 1, you got to create your class. Step 2, you have to load your video and show them how to do that. And so that we can be more informed, I'd like for you to share aspects of what you did and did not like about the tool. That way, before we spend hours exploring this tool, we have a good idea of its pros and its cons, and we can make a better decision as to which tool is a good fit for our classroom. I am looking for audio that is loud and clear. To test that, maybe make a 5-second video, stop it, play it, and see if it's scratchy or you can hear it very well. Here's a tip. Look when you're creating your screencast and you should see a green bar flashing or moving, and that lets you know that the audio is working. If you do not see that, then the audio is not working. Things that I try to do is plug the mic in first, then open Screencast-O-Matic. If you do it the other way around, sometimes it doesn't register the audio. I've had to shut down and restart before, and then it pops up. So those are just some tips. Share the purpose of the tool that you're using. Provide clear examples for use in the classroom. Clearly demonstrate how to create an assessment using this tool. So I want a quick little how-to video. Share the pros and cons of the tool. Explain how this tool will allow you to analyze and collect data. And a lot of them have really great features for that. So if yours doesn't necessarily have that feature, then explain ways around it. How can you collect the data and figure out what the students have answered? Make sure it's properly saved and submitted. That saves me a lot of time in the long run when I sit down to go and grade them and then I find someone has submitted a video to me that's maybe private and I can't view it. So check your settings. Maybe have a friend click on it to see that it's working before submitting it. And for extra credit, if you can show proof that you actually administered this assessment with your class, then you can get extra credits. Or if you happen to be a principal or a counselor, you can administer it with the staff or parents in some way. And up here is a Screencast-O-Matic tutorial that will walk you through how to use that. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at calcasi@ius.edu. You can text through Sally. And as always, I try to provide some additional options for you. So maybe if the options that I've given you aren't a good fit, here's just some extra links for those of you that are wanting to learn more. It's 26 additional tools that you can use to create online assessments.